Therefore, it was argued this court, as the ultimate guardian and interpreter of the Constitution, should exercise its jurisdiction to adjudicate in this application.
And with that, Acting Chief Justice Roxanne George Wiltshire further cemented herself in the luminary construct, not only in Guyana but across the Caribbean and further afield. She did that with her marathon rulings today. In what was probably the most anticipated and interesting ruling of the High Court in recent times, Justice George used precedent, logic, and her legal versatility to lay out a series of rulings that showed her uncanny ability to interpret the Guyana Constitution. The cases surround the Charan Das Prasad's vote in support of a no-confidence motion against the Granger administration. In the court ruling today, Prasad is referred to as respondent 2.
At the conclusion of the debate, a vote was taken by way of division of the House. The second respondent voted against the government and in favor of the no-confidence motion, so that the vote was 33 in favor of the motion and 32 against.
The Attorney General Basil Williams, the Minister of State Joseph Harmon, and several other litigants offered several pleadings as they sought to overturn the Speaker of the House ruling that the no-confidence motion against the coalition government was valid. Dr. Barton Scotland had ruled on January 3, 2019, that the opposition no-confidence motion supported by Charan Das Prasad, though controversial, was proper and valid, and that he would let it stand. He did also know that the court with the requisite jurisdiction can pronounce on his ruling and that he would accept such a ruling. Today, the Acting Chief Justice said that contrary to Attorney General Basil Williams and Minister of State Joseph Harmon, the Constitution does allow the court to interpret the Constitution on this matter.
And I will paraphrase it here, provides any question in relation to an election or the allocation of seats, or whether a seat has become vacant, a member ceases to be a member, may be referred to the court for adjudication.
Williams and Harmon had argued in their pleadings that the may in that sentence construct invalidates the court's right to address the matter, to which the Chief Justice said,
"But before doing so, I would like to state my position on a few of the submissions made on behalf of Reed, the Attorney General, and Mr. Harmon. I do not consider the submission to be of any merit that the word may, as used in Article 1634 and the relevant sections of Chapter 104, gives a choice as regards the method of approaching the court to challenge an election or the election of an MP. The use of the word may in these instances merely indicates that the litigant has a choice regarding whether or not to pursue such a challenge."
Compton Reed in his challenge had argued that Charan Das Prasad's dual citizenship makes him ineligible to cast a vote in Parliament, to which the Chief Justice said,
Paragraph 1 of the prayers for relief seeks a declaration that the second respondent is not qualified for election as a member of the National Assembly by virtue of his dual citizenship. In my view, and I so hold, that this does not seek to nullify his election. Indeed, it speaks to his current status and whether he can in the future be qualified for election as an MP.
The Chief Justice acting continued in this vein, further upholding the Speaker of the House rulings on all the challenges. Attorney General Basil Williams has vowed to appeal the Chief Justice's ruling to the Court of Appeal, and if it fails there, the government will approach the Caribbean Court of Justice for an opinion. For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.